If I am live. Is there anyone here? Let's see. Do I got the chat on? Am I live? No. Looks like somebody's here. Hey, how you doing? It looks like Gigi. I my glasses. I can't read my chat too good. Hey, howdy from Minnesota. How you doing? Welcome to our third live I've ever done, and our eBay auction is live now. I made a few mistakes already. Hey, good evening. Glad to see you live. Just me, Marin. Deidre, how you doing? And hi, Barry. Anyways, the auction is live. There should be a link in the description here. I made a mistake, and it says Alzheimer's memory quit. And I did have GPT help me write that, and it may have wrote that, and I somehow missed it. But anyways, it does say quilt in the title. Oh, okay. Let's see, what's new? Oh, well, let's see. Do you see anybody see that I added another featherweight there? I got such a good deal on it, I couldn't pass it up. I found one at on Facebook for $100. Hey, Gloria, how you doing? Oh, and I wanted to also show you guys if you know about the Memory Makers Button Club. That's over here. This is our Memory Makers Button Club. I now have the Lori, my friend Lori made the Memory Makers bear, and we're going to call him Buttons, and he's going to be the Memory Makers Button Bear, Memory Bear, and he's going to always sit right here guarding the Memory Maker's button jar. Hey, Annette. Hi, folks. I'm not used to going live, so uh, forgive me for not being out of how I normally act, because I'm trying to read the comments. Hi, Angie from Alabama. But I wanted to just do sort of an inaugural. We got our quilt listed. It's online. It's live. Um, Hopefully, let's see if we can look at the bids on it right now. Oh my God. Right now it's at $224. um, I am really proud of all of you that contributed to our quilts. Right now, we've got 4 good ones, and I'm gonna have to look at the 5th one when I get it. I think we got enough for 5 full quilts. And hey, Bev, thank you for bidding. And Bev, look, I'm live. I told you, and it was before 8 o'clock. So thank you, Lori. Anyways, I'm going to put a link here later on after the chat to Lori's Instagram if you're interested in getting one of those, because they're so cute. If you go down into the chat, into the description, there is a link to the auction, and also my username on eBay is Sterling Thimble. So check that out. So this was an experiment to see how it would do. I didn't know if it would do anything at all. Um, what else can I tell you? I'm going to be in Paducah at the quilt show here in about a week and a half. So if somebody happens to win this and you're going to be in Paducah, I will bring it with me and give it to you personally. So How's that? I went to a quilt show yesterday and I met Terry there and I got a photo with her. Um, hey, from Seattle, how you doing? So what can I tell you? I'll show you some things. I post a lot of this stuff on Facebook. I've been working on my sunbonnet Sues. I'll show you some of them that I've made. And I'm going to show you how I make these. And I've got some better ones coming up. This was the first batch that I was just trying. So I think I'm going to do this one for the fair. And I've got some purple sashing for this that I want to do. There you go. One more. Then now here's where we're going to get fancy. This is what I'm trying to do, some fancier ones. But I think that'll make a great quilt. And I'm going to try to enter about at least 2 quilts this year at the fair. One's going to be in just like a throw. Uh, Angie, that quilt will end at 6:57 next Sunday night. So it's going to be 1 full week. And I was told from my eBay selling days that ending auctions on Sundays at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is probably the best. You're catching the evening crowd on the East Coast and a little bit of the West Coast around 7 to 10 o'clock. So it's going to be ending, I think, according to eBay at 6:57. And it's going to the Alzheimer's Association, and 100% of it is going to that charity. eBay takes care of all the money. I don't touch it. It goes straight from eBay straight to the organization, and then whenever they pay, I take that I take that quilt and I will send it to that person. So I think it's a great way. How did I make the label? I just basically I took a piece of cotton fabric and I set it sideways in my embroidery hoop and I embroidered on it and then folded it over and pieced it in. That was my second quilt label ever. Yes, Marla, it is. It's the Alzheimer's Association. I assume it's right here in the U.S. So I don't. It's their research. There's a link on eBay to that organization, so you can check it out. But I'm assuming that all that money is going straight to the Alzheimer's Association, which I think. Let me see here. Can you still see me? uh, about us. Let's go see what they say about us. I don't know. I'm assuming it's the only Alzheimer's organization I think that eBay promotes. So you can go on there and click on it in the link and look at it. But everything should be. That's why I wanted to use eBay. So everything's 100% above board. It's transparent for everybody to see. I hope you know. Oh, and speaking of that, we have received so far $320 towards these quilts. I have spent a total of $50 so far in making 2 quilts. So 2 quilts so far has only cost me uh, or us. Hey Mona, how you doing? Has only cost us $50 because the Laughing You gave me a discount on some of the fabric I purchased from her because she quilted them for free. She didn't charge us anything. So basically we spent about $25 per quilt for batting and backing, which I thought was a great deal. Uh, hey, hey Donna, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just see, and there's Terry. Oh, hey Terry, I just mentioned you. It was awesome to meet you. You know what? If I act like I'm a blooming idiot, that's because I'm in shock when somebody comes up and I'm I'm tickled to death when I get to see you. And there's a Mennonite farmhouse is in, and let's see, is it Janice? Hi Janice. Thank you, Mona. Mona shared out the live. So I thought I would test because I haven't been live maybe twice before. I'm not very good at this. So I thought I would do a test today of actually putting it on eBay. And then uh, hopefully I'll be better next week when we're going to have we're going to go live maybe about an hour or two before the auction ends and sort of have a little watch party. Oh, thank you, Janice. Janice says, love your show. Um, Hi, Deb. I got another little surprise, and I got to quit this. I got another little surprise. So, I bought the first featherweight here about 4 weeks ago, maybe a little bit longer. Then I was looking on Facebook Marketplace last week, and I saw this one for $100, and it is actually as nice or nicer than this one that I paid 400 for. So I drove 125 miles to get that one, and I was so glad to get it. But then I made a bad thing yesterday, and I bought a white one. So I bought a white featherweight, so it should be here Tuesday. Hey Tamla, how you doing? Mennonite farmhouse. Yeah, a 301, and I'd like to have no, I'd like to have one, but if you can see at the very top, I'm sort of machined out. Let me show you some of my other little toys that I've got. These are some other things that rabbit holes I've been going down. This is a 19, I believe this is 1940s or 1950s. This is a child's sewing machine. Uh, Usually comes with a vice clamp right here to hold it down, but these are single stitch and they work. This thing works. I've tested it out. It works. It's really nice. I liked it. Then this one isn't, and I haven't cleaned these up yet. This one especially. This one is around a 1921. And so yeah, too many rabbit holes to go down. Yeah, aren't these the cutest thing right here? I love these. Yeah. So enough of that. So what else are you guys doing? What kind of quilts are we working on? Anything special? Let me know. I'm gonna put these back. Ta-da. 37 people in. Yay, on a Sunday night. 39. Yeah. I'm so glad you tuned in. If you've just tuned in, our eBay auction is live now, and the link is in the description below. My username on eBay is Sterling Thimble, and the auction is going to go for 7 days until next Sunday around 6:57 Eastern Standard Time. Let's look at it right now. Let's see where we're at. Right now we're at $224. Oh, diamond painting. You know, I just I thought I wanted a featherweight, but then after I got it, it was like there was this addiction that came off over on me. Now I'm looking for featherweights everywhere I go. Oh, you're still working on the pattern? About to finish a patriotic quilt for the 250th? Yeah, Angie. That's someone mentioned that we should do red, white, and blue, and I didn't even think about it being the 250th anniversary. I'm glad we did. That way everybody was sort of consistent. Deidre's packing again. These things are going faster than I can see them. But I'm liking the way that quilt turned out. Is it the best quilt? No, but I like it. And I think everybody did a fantastic job. Are you going to do a video with your sewing on your featherweight? That would be neat. Yes. Headquarters located in Chicago's, Illinois. Okay, awesome. Um, when I get this white one, it depends. I'm either going to start sewing on that white one or I'm going to sew on this one right here. And I plan on, I don't know, we'll see, but I may start just doing all my videos sewing on it because it is portable. Gloria's working on a custom-made bag for one of my son's dialysis patients. I made my first bag the other night, and it's in the other room where I would show it to you. I always wanted to make a bag, so I made my first bag. It turned out okay. The boxed ends was a little tricky for me, but it did okay. Hey, there's my friend Clara. Hi, Clara. How you doing? All the way from Texas. She is so good to this channel. I appreciate you, Clara, and a lot of you. I can't even name. Hey, there's Patty from Arizona. Hi, Patty. I think I need to get my little get my little cleaner out here. So, anyways, in the risk of repeating myself, if you look down in the if you look down at the description, there's a link to our eBay auction. The quilt is live, and it's going to go from 7 days from today. Oh, hey Gigi, how was that retreat in Millersburg? I would have liked to have gone to that. But anyways, I digress. Um, we're going to do this one, and so far it seems to be doing pretty good. So we're going to do this one this month. Then the other one is at the Laughing U being quilted as we speak. When that one gets done, I'll bind it. We'll put it for auction for next month. I've got the other one, you can't see it, but the third quilt's up here ready for me to finish piece in here. And then I've got the fourth and the fifth quilts are over here ready to do. Hi, Brenda from Missouri. I'm gonna try to head that way this summer. I'm gonna do it. I would like to do a road trip to Missouri Star. That would be an ultimate for me. Then I'd also like to do a Route 66 trip too, but we'll see. Oh, private retreat for your guild and uh, so I went to that guild in Sunbury, Ohio today that I met Terry at. I was thinking about maybe joining that one. They seem to be fairly friendly. And Karen's going to a retreat in Millersburg next Friday. And I didn't see who's going. Somebody's going to Missouri Star in October, I think. Hi from Wales, UK. We weave nut. Man, they don't give you no time on these chats. Hey, from Tip City, Ohio. You're just down the road. You're just down the road. So we got, like I said, I'm going to be in Paducah The week after next, I think that's the 20th or the 21st, from Wednesday until Saturday, I'll be there. Um, but in the meantime, I've got a whole bunch of mail from you guys that we're going to do a button club this coming week. So stay tuned for that. I have to stay at Cole's Ranch. So nice if you do the Route 66. Well, remind me that because I want to do that. I also want to go to that Oatman, Arizona, wherever they got the donkeys. I was looking forward to that. So I met someone at the quilt show, somebody that I knew, and she is a member of that guild. Yeah. So I went up there and I thought they were very nice. So I was like, yeah, it's about a 45-minute drive. Got to do something. Thank you. I even took a shower tonight. That's why I was so late going live. I had to wait for it to dry. So what do we got? We're going to do this. We're going to do this Sunbonnet Sue quilt that I'm working on for the fair. That's going to be my fair quilt, I think, one of them. I'm working on another one that has to do with a lot of uh, applique. That one's sort of a secret one I'm doing. I'll show it to you when I get it done. What else we got going on? The button club this week, because I still have a few more blocks that came in late that I'll show you guys, and they're going to get into these quilts, so don't worry about that. But I want to show you all the buttons that some people have sent. If you haven't sent your button into the Memory Makers Button Club, there's a link down in the description for that. What else can I tell you? Or what can you tell me? Ask me a question and I'll answer it. I'm an open book, except for that question. I won't answer that question. Do you want a dad joke? I don't have a dad joke. I'll have to find a good dad joke. Oh, let me, just for you guys, just for you. You're always making me up my game. I got the world's greatest collection of clean jokes. Another, the world's greatest collection of clean jokes. So which one is the world's greatest collection? This one or this one? I don't know. This one's thicker, so maybe this one. Oh, here's clean teenager jokes. And then dad jokes, the good, the bad, and the terrible. And then I didn't know this guy, Isaac Asimov's Treasury of Humor. Was that guy even funny? I don't know. So let's see. Let's look at a dad joke, just random here. What does a thesaurus eat for breakfast? A cinnamon roll. Synonym roll. Libraries are just too strict. They always go by the books. How do billboards communicate? Sign language. So there, that's 3. Ta-da! So now I have no excuse for not having a dad joke available. What else? Oh, I will tell you this, and I'll probably maybe do a video on this. You know, someone sent me this. Oh, it's been almost a year ago. And you know, I've been using well, so I probably got it here. I've been using a seam guide. I've been using my Can you see this? I've been using this foot with the seam guide on it, and I've switched between my regular 1/4 inch or scant quarter and that one, and I keep switching back and forth. But I started using this seam guide because it's got a magnet on the back, and it sticks really hard. Um, that's so much easier just to use this instead of switching feet all the time. So, I learn as I go. Hey, there's Jess. Hey, Jess, I watched you last night on my TV when you went live, and I can't comment when I'm watching you on my TV, but I was watching. Like I said, the link to the eBay auction is down in the uh, description below. So share that link. So that's if you want to contribute to this quilt, just share this link to everybody you know, and tell them, it's all 100% of it goes to the Alzheimer's Association, and it's for a good cause. Yeah, Jess, you was on there a long time last night. I I was admiring how long you guys were on there. Oh, here's another thing I'm gonna do a video on maybe. Uh, I bought the AccuQuilt bolt, and for those that say it wastes too much fabric, I've got a solution for that. Because I'm going to do a video, because people have asked me, have I made a dog bed for Steve? And I have not. But I'm going to do, maybe this week, I'm going to make a dog bed for Steve. And all the scraps that I get now, 100% of my scraps that are all cotton are going to go into making that dog bed. So there is no waste. It is either making I saw Rob Appel make that a dog bed a couple months ago, and I said, you know what? I'm going to get me a trash can and start saving every cotton uh, piece of fabric that I have scrap. It's going in there, and it's going to go as the bedding for the dog quilt. Do I like the Go Bolt? I love that thing instead of the hand crank, because if you've got arthritis or anything, it just goes in there so smooth cutting. So there's no more rotary. I mean, I'm sure you still got a rotary cut, but it helps out a lot. And I'm here for the long haul. So I figured I'd invest in it. I'll do a video on it. But I know I hear a lot of people saying, I make the dog beds for local shelters. Yeah, that's what another thing I thought about doing. I said there is no reason why should be throwing any scraps away, especially if they're 100% cotton. I can put them in the dog beds, make them for. I need to do research about the animal shelters if they'll even accept them, but that's on my list. So I'm going to do a video on making a dog bed. Let's see. Anything else? Oatman, Arizona is cool. Went there with my husband several years ago when he sold books to some of the places there. Yeah, I saw videos of that place, and that looked like it was an awesome place to go. So if I do Route 66, I thought I would do that. Oh, my local animal shelter won't accept them. You know what? And they may not. I haven't done any research on it, but I figured out a way. Uh, I figured out a way that I would never waste any scraps ever. So when people say that the AccuQuilt wastes fabric, it all depends, because if you can use it for dog beds, did it really waste it? And I say no. But anyways. There's a quilt show coming up in Ohio this summer. Is it any good? Well, it depends on which one. There's a Northeast Ohio quilt show that's pretty good. I'm going to go to it. And actually, if there's a quilt show in Ohio, let me know because I will probably try to go to it. You know, I like to go to them. Yeah, I've got so much fabric here, though. I didn't know in a year and a half's time of how much fabric a person can accumulate, but every one of these has fabric almost to the brim. And so I could start making charity quilts like nobody's business. So that's what I'm hoping to do. Are there hotels close by to the quilt shows in Ohio? I guess that depends on where you're going. Now, the AQS is coming to Columbus in September, so plan on coming to Columbus, Ohio in September to the uh, AQS quilt show, and because I plan on being there. Yeah, the Northeast Ohio quilt show is in Ashland. Now I will be there at that one. That I've been looking forward to that one. I even actually might take some classes to that one. I better register. Terry, I'm going to. Uh, I hate to tell you this, but I have two hand crank ones, and I'm going to sell them. That's how I justified paying for this one. Hey, Marla, yes, let's meet because you know what? We didn't meet last year at it, so let's meet this year. There's a class where they show you how to dye fabrics with crayons, I believe. That looked interesting. I think I want to take that. If I don't get to take it, that's all right. But I have never taken a class yet. I'm looking behind me. All these projects that I have that I don't do. Well, it's 32 minutes. Like I said, if you look down in the description, there'll be a link to the eBay auction. Let's see where we're at right now. We haven't really, I don't think we've moved since we went live. We're at 224.72. And yes, I know I made a mistake in the description. It says Alzheimer's memory quit, but I guess your memory does quit. Um, but it's the Alzheimer's memory quilt. It will not let me change it because as soon as I listed it, somebody bid on it. And once somebody bids on your item, you can't change anything. So unfortunately, that's the way it is. But it does say quilt in the title. So quilt is in the title. And we're at 224 and we still have a week to go. So I'm excited about it. And like I said, the goal is to do this one this month. And like I said, I'll be in Paducah a week and a half from now. If somebody happens to buy it, win the auction, um, I I will personally hand it to you in Paducah if if you buy it. Um, if not, I'm going to pack it up and bring it with me if they haven't paid while I'm on my way, and I will mail it from wherever I am. So it will get mailed out next week. But if somebody buys it, yeah, thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button. Oh, thank you, Mary Beth. That was my first, no, that was my second label I ever made. So I'm learning. And I'm going to show you my embroidery machine I got that I only have 5 more payments for. I bought the Brother Enovis NQ1700E. So I'll show you that when I start making these, show you how I make these Sunbonnet Sue quilts. But anyways, we're going to do this quilt. Are you planning on showing all the other blocks that came in? Yeah, yeah, I'm going to show you. The second quilt is being quilted right now. Now, I've showed you all the blocks that came in until the end of February. There's a video on every block we've done. There's a few blocks that came in afterwards, and I will show them. I will try to show them at the next button club. I think it was like 3 or 4 that we got left. But as we quilt these, I'll show you all the blocks as we do these quilts. So one of them is at the long arm right now getting done. That one will be the one we do next month. And then I've got 3 more to do. So everybody that sent a block in that I have, we will get it in a quilt. But like I said, we'll do this one this month, one next month, and every month after that. So over the next 5 months, hopefully we can keep the momentum going, and people will bid on each one each month, and we can raise money for a good cause. All right, it's almost 36 minutes. I appreciate you guys. I'm just, like I said, I was just testing this out. Which way of the week what day of the week do you download your videos? Jan, I wish I was more consistent. It matters what day I can get a video made. What is the size of the quilt that you finished? It is 58 inches by 82. I thought it was 60 by 84, but I went out and measured it. It's um, hi, Athena. Nice to see you too. Um, it is 58 by 82. I thought it was 60 by 84, but I measured it and it's a little short. But it's a good size quilt. It would make it's a good size throw or lap quilt. Uh, maybe even a good size, at least a twin maybe, but what do I know? But they're good size. They're like 12-inch blocks, and they're 5 across and 7 down. And that's about it. Like I said, spread the word about the auction, because we want to get as many people bidding on it. And it's all going to a good cause. I will personally, I'm going to get some plastic this week, wrap it up nice and neat, and box it up so it's ready to go. As soon as they pay, I'll ship it right out. And I guess that's it. Thanks for stopping by. I apologize. I'm not the best live person ever, because this is only the 3rd time I've ever done it, and hopefully I'll get better. Night, Marla, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Go out and make some memories too, by the way.